What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video of mine. Oh my god, another video, one after another. Look at me, just out here putting in this work. That's all I do. That's all I do is I work. It's gonna pay off eventually one of these days. It is dome bright out. It was actually really cool this morning. I was up like stupid early, walked out to my car and I was like, wow, it's like 58 degrees. It was actually really enjoyable. It's not too bad now. I mean, I walk outside and I somewhat cook, but I don't completely melt to the fucking ground. I gotta stop my swearing. Ugh, swearing's no. Today's video is going to be about change. Time for a change. And what do I mean by time for a change? I mean time to get rid of this nasty double chin, this belly. Had that going on for a while. But no, for real though, I do need to start making some changes. Lifestyle changes. I've actually done quite a few lifestyle changes. For example, chewing fingernails. I stopped doing that. I used to be really bad with this, but I've completely stopped doing that. Smoking. I used to smoke for about a year, maybe a year and a half. Been 3 months strong, no cigarettes, so quit that too. So next is changing my eating habits and getting into the gym and losing some weight, because I am a fat piece of shit. Honestly, there was a point, believe it or not, that I did lose like 20 pounds and I was so happy, and then fell off the bandwagon and gained all that back and maybe then some. So yeah, it is time for a change. Time for a good change. We're making good changes here, not bad changes. Well, I guess there is a bad change. Yeah, we're making good changes. We're making good stuff happen today, ladies and germs. Good stuff. I'm all about the positivity and vibes. I can't even think of my words right now. Look at that. So this is what you get when you just say stuff off the top of your head. I don't script this stuff. I don't write it out. I just say it. I just hit record on this thing and just say it. So what really made me want to make this video, and it's going to be a crazy excuse, but believe it or not, it was when I went to get my license renewed for before my birthday, which was last Friday. I got it renewed, I think it was that Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday or Wednesday. I got my license renewed. And they give you the paper version. Well, from where the state I live in, they do. I don't know where anybody else is from. But when you get your license renewed, they take your picture. And they gave you a paper copy. And that paper copy lasts for like, I think like a month. And then, but like within 21 days, you should get your new license. But if you don't, they tell you to call this number. But so I got my license renewed, and you know what's funny? I didn't even look at it when I got the paper. I just like put it in my wallet. But then I actually stopped when I got back in my car. I stopped and looked at it, and just noticed this double chin going on. Well, not necessarily double chin, but I mean, you know, you can see it. I'm pretty sure y'all can see this. And I kind of looked at it. I stared at it for a second, and I was like, wow, I put on a lot of weight over the past few years, and I don't know if it's because of like stress or just because I'm, you know, eating out of boredom. I think that's the big one, eating out of boredom. I do that quite a bit, and I've tried cutting that down, and some days I'm very successful, other days not so much. But and then I looked and I decided, well, it is time for a change. And I mean, I live by myself. I am single. I have all this time. I mean, I go to work in the morning, I get back sometime in the afternoon, and I have time to kill, and usually just end up sitting on this here chair and just watching YouTube most of the day. And I figured, well, since I have all this time, I mean, I'm doing this YouTube thing now with vlogs. I'll be getting a PC here soon. Well, not soon, but actually we'll be talking about that probably Friday. And so I figured, well, I'm doing all this stuff, might as well throw something in there too, health-wise. And I have really been considering this a lot lately, is my eating habits and not working out are just atrocious. I mean, like I said in the beginning, I used to be heavy into it. I mean, there was a point where I was 185 pounds, which, I mean, doesn't sound skinny, but for a guy like me, that was like skinny. Like, I mean, my face almost looked sunken in. I almost looked like I was starving myself, but I wasn't. I was just taking the right supplements and working out heavy. And I mean, I wasn't on a strict diet. I mean, I was kind of, oh, I guess you could say I was on a high protein diet, but like I also just like ate like just 3 meals a day. I didn't like, you know, overeat or, you know, eat my main course meal and then I guess eat another main course meal. I mean, so I dropped all that weight, and then it started. I've gained. I guess you could say I've gained it all back, but it was a slow gain. Like, you know, I was 885, and then I crept back up past 200, and I think now I'm sitting at like almost 230 pounds, which is nuts. I never thought I'd get up that high, but it's because I am a lazy shit potato, and I could make up every single excuse you could think of, but I guess the big main excuse, I don't really know what to call it, but it's an excuse, is I've told people my job, I've told you guys what my job is. I work on a farm, I raise pigs in a country like 20 miles away from me, and it's not a hard job. It's just a time-consuming and energy-consuming job because, I mean, you're consistently on your feet. I mean, they call them pens, you know, they're in like these little pens. Well, not little pens, but I walk through those basically daily. And so that takes energy out of me. Sometimes I gotta, you know, give them shots to make them feel better. If they need to be moved, I gotta move them out. So I gotta, you know, do all that, whatnot. And then there's a bunch of other stuff I could go on and on and on. And like I said, it's not hard at all. It's not hard work. It's just very time consuming, and it can also be, it can drain you physically. So I mean, there's been days where I've come home and I just don't do nothing. I mean, I just don't do anything because I'm so tired, I'm worn out. It happened to me a while back for like a whole month. I mean, I was just so wrecked. I mean, you can ask anybody I know. I wasn't talking to anybody, seeing anybody. I wasn't, you know, being more physically active afterwards. But it is definitely time for a change for me because, if I keep my ways right now, the way I'm going, by the time I get to my mid-30s, I could be almost 300 pounds. I mean, I could have all these health problems. I don't want that. I really don't. So, definitely time for a change. A lot of things I want to do, they're going to affect me financially, but, I mean, what doesn't in life? What doesn't affect you financially? So, but definitely a lot of big things I want to do. It's going to take some time and some dinero. But when do I want to start this? I don't know. I'm not going to do the whole, I'll start this Monday bullshit because everybody knows that doesn't happen. So, definitely big changes. First, I want to start with, you know, health. I want to start eating better, which means I have to cut out a lot of things, which includes pop or soda, however you want to call it. Well, that one's not too bad. Same with the energy drinks. I mean, I have G Fuel for that. So the big one is really food. I don't eat the healthiest of foods. I mean, you know, I eat fruits and veggies, but I've caught myself recently indulging into the deliciousness of, say, a burger or chicken nuggies or tendies or whatever else. And my favorite, you know, mac and cheese. I'm about the mac and cheese life, so. But it's time for a change. It is time to cut all that stuff out, start taking the right sups, and just hitting it hard, getting in there and hitting the weights. I got, you know, drop some poundage. I could drop a lot of weight. I know I could. Just been too lazy to do it, but can't be doing that no more. So, definitely big changes coming. Wish I could talk about all of them, but this video would turn into like a half-hour video or maybe even longer. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this second video in a row. I know. Slow down, guy. You're going too quick. But if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Hit the subby button. The subby button? What? I must have been thinking of subs or something. Subby button. We'll call it the subby button from now on. Hope you guys like that. Subby button. And leave a comment down below what you think. If you have any tips or whatnot you want to hit me with, comment them in this video below or hit me in Twitter in the DMs. You just want to slide in there real quick. And I will catch you guys probably Friday. See a magic trick? I'm going to take my hat, I'm going to throw it in the air, and I'm going to say some crazy spieling stuff, and then I'm going to disappear. So watch this. Ready? Ready for this? Ready? Ready? Kalabajila, kalabazam! Molly, Molly,
Molly, Molly,